So, hey, I just wanted to make a little video about kind of a realization that I came across kind of more recently, was that when you feel bad about something, sometimes the best thing to do is to just feel bad. What I mean is, a lot of times, especially guys, mainly guys, but a lot of girls too, um, and most of my life, when you feel bad, you don't want to show it, or you don't want to bother anybody with it, or you still don't want to do that, but you don't want to bother people with it, but you have to feel it. I used to always, stuff it down, with whatever it may be, substance, whether you drink it away or smoke it away or whatever, or try to keep yourself distracted, or you turn it into anger, like if you're feeling hurt. Sometimes it's appropriate to feel anger, but just feel it. Whatever you're feeling, just let your body do it, because it's doing it for a reason. And don't try to change it. Believe it or not, your body is smarter than you. Your brain, is smarter than how you can't think better than your body operates. So if you try to go against what it's naturally feeling in a situation, then you're doing yourself harm. And that doesn't mean to let your emotions take you over and control you. That's actually quite the opposite. You just don't judge them, and you just feel them. You let them go through you. And if you let them pass, then they will leave. But if you try to block them or resist them, they won't get a chance to pass through you and do what they got to do and leave. Excuse me. For instance, like I would always think, like, especially since getting into like self improvement, within the past few years, and different psychological things, tricks, and ways of getting yourself in a better mood, and motivating yourself and changing your state and whatnot. Yeah, those are all like incredible things that everybody should learn about to feel better. But at the same time, don't try to use that and ignore what you're feeling in a certain situation. If like a girl or a guy, broke your heart or whatever, if they truly broke your heart, a lot of times you're just going to be like, well, fuck them, they weren't the right person for me anyway. And you can really intellectually create a very good situation for why you should feel good. And you may even trick yourself to feel good. And but really, if you go through a traumatic situation like that, or any situation that your body's first reaction is to feel a certain way, if you try to resist it and turn it around, a lot of times it's just going to come up later, and it'll come up worse, or it'll always linger, and you got to get rid of that. And a lot of people think it's a sign of weakness to get emotional, but I disagree. I think it's the opposite. I think the people that can let themselves be emotional and not judge it, those are the strongest people and the bravest people, because they're not they're not insecure about it. I mean, they may be insecure, but they do it anyway, or they're not afraid to go through with it feel it, because feeling these things are it's some of the toughest part of life, but it teaches you the greatest lessons. You know, for instance, like if you fell in love or whatever, and you feel like your heart's been broken, um, you can easily, like it's happened to me. But I've only fell in love once, but I don't want to say it ended badly, because nothing's good or bad. It's just the meaning we put on it. But it hurt me a lot, and like a lot. Like, I'm sure you know what it feels like. It's like a literally painful feeling. Like, you think it's just like a mental thing, and like you're depressed and whatever, but it actually feels like somebody like punched you in the chest, like really fucking hard, and you feel it in your chest, and it's hard to breathe, and it just fucking hurts, and it hurts for a long time. And the worst thing to do, in my opinion, which is the easiest thing to do, which most people try to do, especially guys, I think, try to cover it up or ignore it or pretend it's no big deal, or turn it into something easier, like anger. Like, you feel really bad, but it's a lot easier to just say, fuck them. They're fucking stupid anyway, fuck that bitch. Or if you're a girl or you like guys or whatever, it's like, fuck that. Fuck that dude, he's an asshole. And but in reality, it's just hurt that you're feeling, and it's easier to feel angry. So just feel whatever you want to feel, whatever your body wants to feel, not what your ego wants to feel, not what society thinks you should feel. If you feel sad, then feel sad, fucking cry. You know what I mean? If you feel mad, express that in a healthy way. Fucking yell as loud as you can until you want to pass out into your pillow. Fucking beat the shit out of your bed with your fists until you're exhausted. Express it. But if you try to hold it in or turn it into something it's not, it's going to come up later, and it's going to be worse, and you're going to end up snapping on somebody that doesn't deserve it, or treating people wrong because of what happened to you. So, I don't know, this is just something I kind of realized more lately. Going through certain things I've never gone through before. Is to say, fuck society. I'm a man anyway, and I'm a growing man, and yeah, I fucking cry. Fuck it, it happens, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a human being. I have feelings, or I'm mad. That person did me wrong. It's fucking bullshit. I'm fucking pissed. I'm never letting it happen again. These emotions are good things, because if you let them run their course and do what they're designed by evolution, by God, by the universe, everything's here for a reason. Your emotions are here for a reason. And if you let them do what they're supposed to do, they will teach you to behave certain ways and do certain things in situations that you didn't know how to do before. So, that's the lesson of this. If you want to cry, cry. If you're fucking mad, yell into something. Go online, vent to somebody, to the right people. Feel what you're gonna feel. Admit it. Let it happen. Embrace it. Don't fucking fight it. You just got broken up with. Someone just died. Some crazy shit happened. Somebody stabbed you in the back. If you gotta lock yourself in the room, just fucking feel it. It's gonna feel like hell, but it's not forever. It's gonna teach you something, let it teach you or repeat it. You don't want to repeat it. So, yeah, that's it. If you're doing good, hope you stay doing good. If you're not, hope things get better. I'm sure they will. Thank you.